What is going on, guys? Evo here, and we are back with some more ASA. I hope everyone is having a great day. So, as you can see, we have upgraded our armor. We are now in full chitin, and I'm hoping this gives us some more survivability because the hide and the cloth just weren't doing it for us. I've also been playing around with the dyes a little bit, and I've kind of come up with this color combination of blue and black, and I think it looks really nice on the chitin. There are so many new colors that you can craft in ASA. It's kind of crazy. If we go to the blue one here, you can see there is a ton of different options. I'm currently rocking the cobalt coloring and the normal black coloring. I've also dyed up a torch, and we now have some blue flames, and if we put it on our belt, we've got a blue fire crotch, so that is a thing. And I'm very pleased about it. I'm honestly excited to kind of play around with the dyes more. I think it'll be very enjoyable, especially with all of the options now. And I've been doing some organization around the base here, so we now have a feeding trough, so we can feed all of our dinos nice and easy. I've got some preserving bins set up so we can start making some jerky. Got the fires outside, and then inside, I've redone all of the storage to make it look nice and clean. So we've got 3 large storage bins, a couple storage boxes, our smithy, our bed, the forge. It's all looking neat and tidy, which I do like. And then the dung beetles have been absolutely crazy. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't quite understand how they're so good, but we have basically infinite fertilizer now. We are slot capped on the dung beetles. That's what that black weight sign is. And yeah, they're doing good work. We've got tons of oil as well. I hear a raptor. Is that gonna get killed? It is. Okay, we're fine. And obviously, I've got the crops grown here. We've got the vegetables all good to go now, so we are ready to start the kibble train. I'm really looking forward to that. Being able to kibble tame dinos is going to be wonderful and save us a ton of time. And that raptor actually has something to do with what we're doing today. We are going to be securing our little area here, so I'm going to be building a couple barns to kind of store some of the dinos in. Maybe have one for kibble dinos and one for just our regular tames that will fit in there. And then we're going to be making a fence line all the way around here so we don't get absolutely bombarded by raptors and alpha raptors and thylas and therizinosaurs and dillos, and I feel like the list could just go on forever. I think you guys get the point. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I've crafted up a bunch of things. So we've got all of this stuff that we're going to be using. I'm just going to grab some foundations for now. Can we carry all of that? No, not quite, but most of it. That'll be good for the moment. Oh, I forgot to mention that I redid the roof. So I've used a bunch of the corner pieces. I was kind of just playing around with some stuff, and I think it looks a little bit more homey now. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm definitely going to be using the corner pieces more often because they look really nice. So let's figure out where we want to put this first barn. I'm going to do like a 4 wide, 6 long barn. I think that's going to be enough space if we do like 2 or 3 of those. Let's do one kind of on this angle, just like that. So we'll go 6 up, and then we'll go maybe 4 in that direction. Place you down. Fill all this in. And we're going to have to get rid of some of these plants here, but I will do that in a moment. One cool thing about the new building system is it actually gets rid of the grass that's underneath. So if I place a piece here, you can see that grass will disappear. And then it's nice and clean on the foundation. Okay, so we've got our first barn here. Is that too close to our building? I feel like it might be. Maybe a little too close. We could probably go back 2 foundations just to give ourselves some extra space, because once we get some big dinos in here, I don't want it to feel too cramped. So let's just maybe pick up these 8 foundations real quick. So we've got those 2, and I feel like if we put a 3rd one right here, that'll look very nice. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to start building on these first 2 here on the right. I'm not exactly happy with the placement of the 3rd one, So I'm just going to leave it be for the moment. And we can start placing some walls down. There's a Phiomia right there. Hello, Phiomia. We're just going to do 1 high walls all the way around. And then we're going to do the same thing for this side. Okay, so we've got the walls filled in on both of them. Now we're going to go ahead and start throwing up the roof. We're going to go straight up on each side to a point. If we can get you to snap properly. You don't want to do that. Is that a thing? Oh, this one does. I feel like we're looking pretty good so far. It's going to be a very simple build, but it's going to be very useful. And I'm extremely excited about it. Okay, so we've got the roof done. It's looking good. Now I want to go ahead and just fill in the backside here. So we'll place a couple more walls. Just like so. Grab our sloped walls. Fill you in. If we can get the top there, that would be great. 1, 2. And fill that side in. Okay, so the back is now filled. And I'm going to place a pillar here. We're going to go all the way up. And then I'm going to do the same thing there. Straight up. Now we're getting some texture on the front. It's not looking so plain. And we're going to place a wall there. And there. And then we're going to switch back to the sloped walls. Fill that in. And then I think I'm going to fill in the top. Just like that. And we've got like our little gateway. Our open door into the barn. Looking real nice and cozy inside. Okay, so we've got the main frames done for both of the barns now, and I think we're gonna head inside and do some fancy stuff in the interior, just to kind of spruce it up a bit. Okay, so I've placed down a bunch of pillars inside here, and what I'm thinking is basically having like little stalls for all of the creatures. So we're gonna go ahead and fill all these in with walls, just like so. Fill you in, and then we're going to grab sloped walls and do the top. If we can get that one to snap properly, that would be great. That one, and sure, that one there. Although this one, we could probably just go straight up to the roof just because of where it's at. So let's actually pick you up and then just do a straight wall up. I think that looks fine. You can't really see it from the front, so it's not going to bother me too much. And then we can throw the pillars on their side and fill in the top and bottom just to kind of make it look a little beefier. Okay, so I've just been playing around with a couple things on the outside of the building, just trying to spruce it up a little bit. And I've come up with this like weird pod thing extending from the building. And I'm thinking we could use this for like super tiny dinos like dodos and whatnot. They could have their own little hidey hole. And it's just a part of the main structure, so it's still easy to access. And I think it looks quite nice, if not a little strange, especially since we only have one of them down. I'm thinking we do a second one where I have that wall missing on the backside, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other barn on the far right. I'm going to go ahead and start building this little pod here. It was super easy to construct. We basically just put down a ceiling like so, and then I put down some triangle foundations all in a line there. We put down the half wall, or the quarter wall, sorry, all the way around in a circle. Can we pick you back up? Thank you. Place them down, fill it all in, and then we place down some triangle roofs if we can get the right snap point. Is that going to be a thing? Maybe. Possibly. I want you to snap to the other side. Why are you making this so difficult? There we go. Once again, fill it all in. And then fill in the last one there if we can. Beautiful. And then we're going to place quarter walls going across. Just like that. Place another ceiling on top. And fill in the very top. And then we've got our second little hidey hole, our second pod. Okay, so it's actually the next day, and I've been doing a ton of building. I've been kind of messing around, seeing what I like, what I don't like. And this is what I've come up with. I'll just show you guys the whole thing here. real quick. We've got the pods on the left and right, and then we've got the barns in the same location. I've connected them with like little bridges, little walkways in the middle, and then behind everything, I've actually added another structure because it looked a little strange not having anything behind. We've got a little double doorway there, up some stairs, and then straight inside this cozy little building. And I think I'm happy with the build in general. There's still a couple things that I want to kind of tweak and add. And if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below, because I will happily read through them. One change I'd like to make is all of the railings here and all of the pillars. I'd love to change those to stone. But before I do that, I want to get a dodeck. I feel like it would make the building look a lot nicer, having that kind of stone and wood contrast. And then I'm also thinking I would add some stone pillars to the back of the pods, just to kind of give it a little extra oomph. But yeah, generally quite happy with the build. We can throw all the dinos inside that we want. There's lots of space in here, and it's going to be very nice kind of having everything out of the danger zone. Speaking of the danger zone, I have put up a fence around the entire base here. So we've got a fenced off area here with a dino gate so we can get in and out. And then I've got one on the back trench here. Nice little dino gate once again. And then, of course, we've got a couple more of them up above there. You can kind of see it in the distance. But yeah, we've cornered off this section of the map. It's now our safe zone. There's just one more thing that we need to do. We could still get attacked from the redwoods, from the water. I was thinking of putting up some plant species X turrets on the back of the base here, just over the water. And that should be enough to kind of protect us from anything coming from the redwoods or from that area over there. And we're going to start by placing a pillar underwater here. I feel like that's a good location. It looks like I can actually extend the pillar length, at least a little bit. Can we place you like so? No, it doesn't seem like we actually can. Okay, we'll go all the way down like that, and then I'll place a second one up top. That's really high. Why is that so high? Okay, maybe we need to go lower for the first one, even lower, because that's a little taller than I'd like. Let's place you there. Let's go down. That's as low as we can go. Fine. And we'll place that one. That's not a bad height. Okay, so all the pillars are placed down now, and I just have to place the actual crop plots on top, which shouldn't be very difficult because they snap. So we'll just do one there. We got the second one on. Let's get the third one. And then the last lonely fourth one. There you go. Okay, so now that the crop plots are set up, I need to actually go and get some plant species X seeds. So we're going to take the beaver and we're just going to kind of head on over to the swamp. I'm hoping that this is going to be easy and we don't get absolutely bullied by anything. And there's a blue drop right here. You know what? We're going to grab that. I like loot. I'm a big fan of it. What do you have in store for me, sir? Please be amazing. Ooh, a ramshackle mammoth saddle. Okay, I will take that. And a Sarco saddle blueprint, and we're getting attacked by a Pego. That is kind of rude. I don't know what it took from us, but hopefully it wasn't anything important. Oh, it had a baby. Oh, that's kind of sad. I can't even see it. The baby is so tiny. Look at that thing. Why are you so tiny? You know what? We're going to adopt you. You're just our Pego now. Okay, so my game crashed, and a Troodon came by and killed my Pego and knocked me out. So, that's unfortunate. It didn't last very long. We're going to continue heading into the swamp here, looking for our amazing plant species X seeds. Shouldn't be too hard to find. They're in, like, the weird plant pod-looking things. And we've got the beaver, so we can harvest up a ton of them. There is a raptor on us, which is not ideal. It's dead. Okay, that was quick. And there's a microraptor. We don't like that. Oh, we don't like that at all. Can you kill this stuff, please? We're really just getting bullied. Why do microraptors exist? Wait, what is that over there? Is that a cheesed off megatherium? Hold on. You okay, megatherium? You're fighting something. Oh, we've been... Wait, what has happened? I don't even... Wait, it's carrying me, but I'm still on the beaver, moving the beaver? Excuse me? Why and how is this a thing? Wait, now I'm riding beside my beaver. Wait, what? Excuse me? Why? Ark, you're having a laugh right now. Look at this. I don't even understand. Oh, the megatherium's upset with me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cheese you off. We need to get in some water. We need some water. Water's our only way to freedom. Man, that is one upset megatherium. I don't even know what's happening. I'm still just going beside my body. There's leeches everywhere. There's a white Dodic, which is kind of cool. Really like that Dodic. It's only a level 10 though, so we're gonna move on. Oh, and there's another stupid Microraptor knocking us off. That's classic. Apago, you took my die. Okay, you can have my die. I don't really feel like chasing after you for that. I wonder if there's actually any good Pteranodons here. I forgot to mention that my Pteranodon died at the base to an Alpha Raptor. Not really a surprise, but it did indeed happen, so we no longer have a flyer. Our Phiomia also died. Okay, terror birds are causing terror. Oh, there's a yellow drop. Okay. Oh, fingers are crossed. Give me something amazing. Yellow supposedly is very huge. And you have... Okay. Ooh, a Dodic saddle. I will take that. Some silica pearls. Some gas. Wasn't the most exciting drop, but we did get a couple good things. Got a couple of frogs in front of me. A snail. I wonder if snails can have babies. That would be very interesting, and free snails would be extremely good. Something just killed that Paraceratherium, and that stresses me out. Stresses me out a lot. Oh, I think I see the plant species X pod right here. There it is. We should have gotten a ton of seeds. 67 from that. Okay. Now we just got to get the heck out of the swamp before we die. Everything is dropping dead around us. I probably shouldn't be going through this little swamp area to get back home. There's definitely a better path, but this is kind of like a straight shot. So we're just going to send it and hopefully we don't get screwed over. Okay. I also see a Sarco there. Is my beaver doing what beavers need to do? I think so. Let's hop back on you. Let's kill this Sarco. It's only a level 7. I can't actually see what's happening, but I'm sure we're doing great. Okay, we've made it back to the base safe and sound. I just need to grab some fertilizer from the dung beetles. I'm not sure why this door was open. I don't remember opening it. That's a little scary. But let's just grab a ton of you. That's probably more than enough. 42. And let's close this door. Make sure no important things get out. We'll head over to this crop plot. Can I make that jump? I can. Good. We'll throw in a seed and we'll throw in as much fertilizer as we can. We can do that. Beautiful. And it's going to start growing. Probably going to take a little while. I don't think we're going to be able to see what they can do today, unfortunately. And would you look at that? A terror bird just ran from the redwoods straight into my base. My animals got it though. We don't need to panic. And I didn't forget about the irrigation. I still need to place that down. We just need a bit more stone, which we can grab real quick. Do I have a hatchet? I do. Okay, everything is set up now. We are officially good to go. We just have to wait for them to grow up, and then they'll kill everything in the area, which is amazing. I'm also just realizing that they may shoot the guys if they ever come by the base, and that's kind of funny. Hopefully no tames die, because that would not be great. I'm not sure if I can change the targeting preferences when they're fully grown. We'll have to kind of take a look at that. I haven't used Plant Species X turrets in a very, very long time. So yeah, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. We did a super amount. The area is now safe, except there's an RG flying into my base. That is problematic. That's going to cause some issues. What level are you? We can't really do too much about flyers. I guess I could put some more Plant Species X turrets on the backside. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I don't mind, like, birds, like the dimorphs or the pteranodons kind of floating around in my area. It's everything else. I don't know. We may end up doing that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to smash that like button. And remember to subscribe as well, because it seriously helps me out. It really does. Let me know what you think of the new build. And if you guys have any ideas, throw those in the comments as well. And have a good one. See ya.